If you are young, at 40-something, you are a palm sec, auditor general, accountant general, and became a governor, what else do you want? His CV is highly enhanced. Then if they ask me to go after 2 terms, I should thank God. So contentment is important. I should tell him you have done done well. His landmark job, projects are there. He's done well. His own problem that I will tell is that human relations, and we cannot know it all. One day I want to peace. It was pressing at Penn Cinema. No way to stop. I thought some people were following me. I peace in my jeans before I got to Oregon. Not once, or more than 5 times. Political power or position is like a wine, sweet wine. You want to be drinking until the cup is snatched from you. If it
because I know you're a very respected leader in Lagos, and I could see some of your community projects, even up to Abule Iroko. Friday we saw a big well that they put in your Omisore water tank. That is Abule Iroko near Zawiya, Zawiya. So your when you are honorable member for 8 years, you are able to reach out even beyond your boundary in Ojokoro Constituency 2 and all that. Now, when you drive around Lagos and you run into Podua, I'm sure at times you drive yourself, and at times your driver drive you. How do you feel with those multitude of potholes? And you been, we're not talking of Ife now, we're talking of Illegation.
Come to think of it, the last governor did his best. A lot of roads were consulted by him.
You mean His Excellency Ambode?
Ambode, he did very well. But the problem he had was I was not listening. He's just.
How do you mean, sir?
Well, he's just doing what he wants to do. He's not doing what the people are asking.
But what are they asking? Because to the general populace, he was doing well.
During our time, we normally have what we call town hall meetings. We go to the public constituency. The next budget is coming. What are the things we wanted? We will list it down as legislature, pass it to the executive. If the executive take it and do it, there will be no listing. People can ask for hospital and you give them school. You will think you are working, but you're not giving them what they need. So on a serious note,
but this is also a serious matter, because a lot of people felt Ambode was having town hall meeting. We used to see all these things on the channels, on the TV and all that. Okay, now you are just saying that you ask for A is giving B.
I am telling you, okay. The Secretary of the State Government, Tunji Bello, he said he was not listening. If your secretary is telling you you are not listening, it speaks volume. But what I'm saying is that in my own constituency, he has done so well. More than 28 roads under construction at Ojokoro. So we must thank him. But what happens is that Lagos is a continuum. Governance. And if he is able to come back and finish it, we will have, applauded him. But
why did you people stifle him? A lot of people believe that you people stifled him, you stopped him, and he was confused, he was angry. And a lot of people are laying the blames at the door of you elders.
I am telling you, it's like examination. When you want to take WAEC, they will say objective 40 marks, theory 60 marks. Once you fail in one, you fail in all. Human relations, capacity building, listening is 40 marks. The theory is 60 marks. You people that are not in politics, you are seeing the theory. The practicals are far from you. The objectives are far from you. You see, when you don't listen, you are likely to. You are coming to my house and I'm telling you this is the road to the city room. We want to go the other way. You will get to the city room, but by the time you finish, you think you have spent 30 minutes with me. You have wasted 25 minutes. So, I can remember a fine governor. He did very well. but you don't fight your tools. Your tools is the assembly. They make laws for you. You don't fight your leaders because you are a governor at Abuja, at Ikeja. You cannot see Ojokoro. You cannot see Ajegunle. Your eyes, your ears, you don't fight them. Anybody, any physical body that does not agree with the eyes and ears and nose is a dead body.
But sir, let me be very honest with you. A lot of people said it was because he took contract away from some of the leaders, like the LAHA, what they call it, the dirty packaging contract, the LAHA, the sweeping contract, and he gave it to a company who was ready to take the debts and turn them to energy, source of energy and all that. That he took food from a lot of elders, and that most of these elders that were begging for contract, especially this road contract too, that he took it away from them, was giving it to genuine contractors, and it was totally apolitical. But we also have a leader, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who is supposed to be more political and relate with people. As an elder, didn't you see there's loophole in those allegations?
Well, let me just tell you, politics is a game of consensus. You don't get there by yourself. You didn't write exam and say you score 90%. If you cannot manage people, a very honest man, a very rich man that cannot manage his wife, can that man to call a husband? So, no, if you cannot manage people, managing people itself is part of governance. You don't sit down, wear beautiful shirt and tie, and good tie, and you look good. That is not governance. You are representing. Your performance will show whether you are good. There's no doubt that Reason Ambode was very good, but when you have a background of civil servant, and the civil servants are not happy with you, your immediate constituency. Not to talk of politicians. Me, I don't have any history of anything between me and him, but I can tell you all those he didn't listen to leader, he didn't do that, he didn't do that. They are just joking, because if your children say you are not good, you don't talk to your children, you don't live with your children, and they say you have painted your house, who will live there? So I think I'm not saying he failed. He didn't get his second term because he failed himself. If you want to give the LAHA contract away, and there's no link of you with those coming to take it, who are those new contractors building the roads? Who are they? Are they not Nigerians?
They are Nigerians.
They are Nigerians. But how have you done it? Look, a chairman is as good as a secretary. The secretary of the state government says certain things.
You mean to Jubelu? A lot of people abuse Ijaiye for that, and even a lot of people are angry with Adebule, the deputy governor, for taking some political stances against somebody. There's a lot of uproar in town.
I am telling you, when you are outside government, you will say a lot of things. How about even the National Assembly? You fight. You are not in consonance with the governors, with the obas, civil servants, politicians, your cabinet. What is a leadership? What is leadership? Even this Tinubu they are talking about, if he doesn't listen to, if he doesn't talk, it's followership that makes you a leader. A governor is a leader of government. If your secretary, your deputy governor, you can't even bribe somebody to support you. You must be able. If you are a leader, you must make sure you carry people along. Bagbeton was the information commissioner.
Yes, that's the former Ijaiye government chairman.
So go and ask him. He was paralyzed in that office, and a special advisor was played up. Governance is like the husband and father of the house. Your wife must speak well about you. Your children must speak about you. Your neighbor on the left, your neighbor on the right, your church, your mosque. By the time all of them say no to you, check yourself. I'm not blaming him, but I can tell you those who are outside, who will say because of Tinubu, because of contract, because of...
But those are the majority.
Look, okay, majority. Did they vote him in?
Yeah, of course, they voted him. If he came second time, they would have voted him.
What I'm telling you is that what you don't know about political parties is that if your party don't present you... Look, I lost my third term.
I know, I was away.
Why? If the public, I was playing towards the public.
Yeah, you're a populist. Everybody.
I was ignoring my party. I paid a price. Because if your party don't send you, put you on ballot, People support parties, not you. They will go and vote for their party. They will only grumble, I like the man, he's not there. When they get there, they're going to vote. So I think these are lessons for technocrats who don't have ward, who don't have local government, who don't have state connection, coming to rule. You must know that you must be a product of even your zone, your ward, your local government, your state party. But all of a sudden, you are at the top, and you do not relate with your zone. Who ask him who is his ward chairman, who is a local government chairman in the party. Governors, look at Fashola, he doesn't know his ward in Surulere. When the crisis came, he had to go back and retrace his steps and had his second term.
Okay, that's the barrister Raj Fashola. Will you say was a better politician than Mr. Ambode? Because the people that are technocrats.
I don't compare people.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that human relations is the problem of this immediate past government. Human relations. How do you relate with people? And when you are in government, you are the cabinet position, your commissioner will be telling you lies. You feel you are there. If you don't have contact with the grassroots, by the time you know it, will be too late. And again, somebody that is brought in to come and rule, some people are shortchanged too. Some people who are politicians who wanted to be there, they were asked to go and sit down. So when you get something, not because you merit it, so if you lose it, there must be less, cries. All the likes of Kufuriji, senator, speaker,
yeah,
they were, grassroots politicians. They lost out. A lot of other people wanted to go. They lost out. But by the time they were being given, it was still godfatherism. So if you lose it and you are crying godfatherism, you are just wasting your time. Politics is a satanic game. It's not a game of God. It's not a church matter. It's not a church matter. It's a satanic game. So once you are in it, your 1 + 1 became 4. So if your 2 + 2 now became 2, why crying? Was Ambode the best when he was governor? He didn't even know anything. He was picked. All of us, we cry. He got it. So you cannot plant cassava and reap yam.
But it's almost the same thing, cassava and yam.
No, it's almost okay. A former governor and a governor, is it the same?
No, sir.
Almost. Oh.
So if you meet Ambode one-on-one now, what are you going to tell him if you sit with him now one-on-one?
I should tell him to shout 7 hallelujah. I'm a Celestial. If you are young, at 40 something, you are a pump sec, auditor general, accountant general, and became a governor, what else do you want? His CV is highly enhanced. You should thank God. Like me, when I left the house, I was bubbling with energy and brilliancy. But I talked to myself, look, 8 years in government in a state that is not my own. I got to the assembly at the age of 60. The age I should go to my village. Then if they ask me to go after 2 terms, I should thank God. So contentment is important. I should tell him you have done well. His landmark job, projects are there. He's done well. His own problem that I will tell is that human relations. And we cannot know it all. Everybody has his own. But as for me, if I were him, no lamentation. Even I will distance myself from politicians. They did him and undo him. So, but for him, he should have no cause for regret. He should not allow anybody to use him to continue the war that he may not win anyway. He should thank his stars. Whether it's a Lagosian or it's not a Lagosian, it's not the point. He was the youngest palm sec, probably in the history of Lagos State, and Accountant General, and a governor in Lagos State. Look, a member of the assembly in Lagos for 4 years is better than 4 terms in Osun.
What do you mean, sir? I can't believe this.
Governor of Lagos State,
yes, sir,
is better than 7 terms of governor of Osun. You know why?
Why, sir?
The budget of Ministry of Works in Lagos is more than the budget of Osun for 3 years.
Can't believe.
Governors are like councillor. Well, compared to Ambode, So if he's governor for 4 years, he should go to church and dance. Go ask Comrade Aregbesola. When they even mention their budget, they say 100 million, 100 billion. I just laugh. When Minister of Works alone in Lagos, we have 340 billion to spend. Even the 100 billion they are mentioning in Osun, they will not realize it, not to talk of spend it. So if they spend 2 times, and Ambode spend 4 times, I mean 1 time, it's better than 5 times of Osun. Let him dance. If you invite me to a party, I will dance with him. He's a lucky man.
Sir, let's quickly go to your own issue, because you have just spoken from the well of experience. In your own time, a lot of us then in Jokoro area felt so bad because we wanted you to get the 3rd time. Maybe probably because of your populist manifesto, your populist projects and all that. But we now hear that you and one Honorable Labinjo, of course, some of us are close to him too at that time, who was the chairman of Jokoro, fought, and he wanted it, and one young man now took it now. I've forgotten his name. Makinde now took over. What really happened between you and Labinjo, and why was that battle so rigorous? Because you were so powerful then and so influential. A lot of people.
I will just tell you that it's part of my book. I'm writing my memoirs. Okay. And it's going to come there as taking a pride of place. The truth of the matter was that I made a mistake.
What do you mean, sir?
The mistake I made was that I forgot the politicians. I was playing towards the members of the public.
The populists.
I was doing projects. I was giving this, giving that. I forgot that if my party did not present me, those people that I'm playing towards their end cannot vote for me. Secondly, the local government chairman was saddled with the responsibility of our primaries, our Congress. I mistakenly thought, or he changed his mind, Labinjo was planning to become members of rep. So when he was arranging the Congress, he allowed to teach to influence himself. He gave me only 4 delegates. He took about 150 and gave about 100 to some cronies who will bring it back to him.
By proxy.
But the war was tough between me and him. Shooting of guns, arrows. In fact, I cannot peace on the road in the night because people are after me. On many occasions, I piece into my jeans in my car for fear of not being attacked, So the war was too much.
Because at that time we had a lot of us.
We were fighting. The young man just came from the blues and took it away from us. The young man penetrated those proxies that he gave slots to. Probably bought them out and defeated the 2 of us. It was a great relief to me because I didn't want him to beat me, because it's like a sabotage on his part. You are in council, you told me you want to go to House of Rep. All of a sudden you turn against me. And I've surrendered all my delegates, my friends, my everything to you. In fact, my PA, he snatched my PA from me and enticed me with money. So he weakened me, but to God be the glory, none of the senior combatants got it. The young man came in, and in those days, me, I felt I've given you Hajj, I've given you Mecca, I've given your children scholarship, Jerusalem. You must vote for me. During delegate system, I didn't give them anything. I said, I've done my work, will speak for me. But Naira spoke for the rest, and I lost that. So these are lessons in politics that nobody will say it out. But it's in my book. I'm writing another book.
That book was very interesting.
Yes. If you have read my books, I have 2 books, Thoughtful Thoughts from the Source, Thoughtful and Thoughtless Thoughts, and my autobiography. But this one I'm writing is practical. You can speak grammar from here till night. Politics is a different ball of game. Your best friend today can become your enemy. The man who chose you today can say, I'm not choosing you. It is not a game of God. It is a satanic game. And Satan, when he gives you a cap, he will call back to take your head.
So those days we were dodging those bullets and all that. Were you using charm to dodge them? Because there are a lot of, in fact, your life was in danger because we were reading some firepower on the Facebook and all that. And Olabinjo is a cool, quiet, calm person. You will never read it on his face that he's angry. Potent. Yes, potent and all that. So how did you escape the death?
Let us just say it's God. Because that time was serious. the director of the DSS at Ifako, they always invite us to come and for a chat all the time. And it was, you see, some of us are politicians. There are some people you call political merchants. They are putting money in to get power and money out. When you are dilly-dallying with those people, it's a war. For me, I have no enemies. I don't keep malice. Some people are, even they are out of government now, they are already investing to get back to power, to make money, to do that. But I thank God. I was forced to go nearer God that time. Because when I'm going the night, one day I went to peace. It was pressing at Penn Cinema. No way to stop. I thought some people were following me. I pissed in my jeans before I got to Oregon. Not once, or more than 5 times. Because my life was really in danger. But we thank God today we are all friends. Because the reason why we are running after each other has been taken away. And now I just discovered that in those days I'm a celestial member. Okay, sir. In those days, the prophet is saying, he's coming, death. As soon as I left the house, the visions of death stopped. And I'm not growing fatter than when I was in the house. So that shows you that power belongs to Satan. I'm talking of worldly powers. Political powers.
So, what's your relation now with the young Makinde and the bully Olabinjo Bao? What's your relationship? Have you reconciled?
Recently, Makinde had an event, and he gave me an award. I'll show you there. Excellent predecessors award for my excellent support. It's my son, my firstborn, and him, our age group. I give him total support. Every morning I pray for him. I call him on phone, pray for him. Nothing, because the trouble is that at 70, what do I want to become? It's only that because political power or position is like a wine, sweet wine. You want to be drinking until the cup is snatched from you. If he didn't take it away from me, I would still like to be drinking. But when it's taken away, God should tell you that you have tried now. So, for me, no regret. I'm very close to him. To Labinjo is my friend, but I can never forget what he did. Though I've forgiven, because I deal with him, you know, with what do you call it? Total respect. There's called something silence of the graveyard. Respect. But we should learn to know that politics is not do or die.
Cautiously.
Caution. Yes.
Total caution. It's not a do or die. In your 8 years, how will you describe the experience? Because you just left advertising then, and politics just you tried the first time, you failed, and the second time you were able to pick it up. So what was your experience in the house? A lot of people believe that you people in the house are just like rubber stamp. You are dormant. You just make money. But what is the experience in that house? Let
me just tell you, in Lagos, okay, I'm not talking of anywhere. The 7th Assembly was never a rubber stamp. We had war with Fashola. And what you should know is that we are not there to go and block government. We are supposed to assist government in achieving. So when the government is doing the right thing, why will you say no way? That's why the likes of Saraki and Dogara failed. They were waging the war. You are not there to wage war. You are there to assist government. That assembly was beautiful. Our own 6 and 7 was good. Lawyers, doctors, engineers, young and old. In fact, some was age group of my son. But it was a beauty. I was able to mix, enjoy myself, and serve Lagos. And Lagos is a place that has a template. Even a blind man can run Lagos.
Are you sure, sir?
I'm telling you, if you are not selfish. Tinubu has put down a template that those who bring revenue, they are bringing it. Civil servants are good. Politicians are there. All you do is to coordinate without any malice. The only thing I regret after leaving the house, which Nigeria should correct, is that while at the House of Assembly, you are made too important. You are a collateral. As they have just won election now, banks will be going to them, giving them loan, 50 million, 100 million, 60 million.
But why, sir?
Immediately I left the house, and I went to my business. I asked for a loan of 200,000. The same bank that was begging me 50 million when I was in the house refused me.
I can't believe this.
It's sad.
Why? Why are they giving 50 million?
It is sad. It is sad that we play up non-productive sector at the expense of productive sector.
God bless you, sir.
I had a school begging for more development. I wanted money. The same bank. Now go and check all the numbers. They are visiting them now. The general manager of Wema Bank will call. Good afternoon. Correlations on behalf of the bank. We want to correlate you to your house.
Directly with their car.
One election before we resumed the house, 3 banks came to me with checks printed already in my name. They already filled the form for me or got signed loan. The following Monday, they asked me to take 10, 15, 20 million, and they signed domiciliary letter that all my salary be paid to them. Now I'm out of office. I need 200,000. I couldn't believe it. So, and it's going on. All senators, they can take about 100 million. House of Rep can take 50. Assembly can take 30. They must get your salary immediately. So when you now resume, you just discover that they have deducted their money, and you take a little home, your constituent will be crying. You are not helping them. So, but I'm not saying it's not good. But they should not say a honorable member who is non-productive than speaking grammar at the chamber will take a loan of 50 million, and a man who has a factory employing 40, 50 people, you will ignore them. So these are the things, the sad side that I discovered when I left the house.
This is worse, sir. This is bad.
No, it's not. Go and find out. All honorable members have been visited by one bank or the other. Not even one, no. 2, 3, 4. I had about 4 checks.
Just begging for so that you can patronize.
They printed my name without coming there. They filled the form for me. I got signed. I just signed. Now I left the house. I needed money to develop my business. Same bank. It's as if they don't even know you again. So, but
you want to mention that name?
No. All banks.
All banks.
Not if you
they don't know you.
Challenge me that I say it, that any bank that does not do it should talk. Or it's marketing.
Okay.
But you will not feel big. Bank came to me. Go and read my book, The Travails of Elected Legislators. I give you a copy.
Okay, sir. We will review the book. We put it on the so that people can get the copy.
Of the book.
We're going to put it on.
One of the challenges that they will make you live larger than life, commit you to loans, and God punish you if you don't plan what you are going to use the money for. So, but the house, I enjoyed it because I was able to put into expression my thinking for my constituency.
Your ideas.
When I got there, it was a rural community. Today, Ojokoro, beautiful. Our students were failing WAEC. I started pre-WAEC lectures 14 weeks, free of charge. I had 700 students in 3 centers, Vetland, Ijaiye, and Alakuko there. And I was training them. All of a sudden, things changed. Most of them have graduated now. Some at the universities. Great one. I initiated one-day legislator, whereby the best of them in the exams after the lectures come and take my seat, and I gave them 1 day salary. I added my allowance and salary together, divided, and gave them.
Just like the
some of them, I give you, didn't go to them. So I did my best, and in terms of women that dance and sing for us, I trained them skill acquisition, tie, adire, over 1,600 women. Link them with the banks, although some of them put me in trouble, they borrow money, they didn't pay. It's all right, it's part of history. But I did my best. I did portable water for a lot of things, but power is intoxicating. Even myself, I don't want to live again. I was enjoying it. And if they didn't take the cup away, I will still be drinking.
We're drinking the wine.
So it's a sweet thing. But let everybody go there and make a difference.
Did you make money?
Naturally, why will you not make money? It's not like stealing. The House of Assembly has a plus or legislative or in governance.
Okay, sir.
The bankers, they are ready to give you anything. You become a collateral yourself. Nobody will say, go and be CFO. Power. So that one is already an asset. If you use it well, you will become better. But in Lagos, go and ask. We don't make any money special. We got our salaries, we get our allowances. But you can make your money through the banks by getting loans. But God punish you if you don't spend it well. It happened to me the first time. I took 20 million or 10 million. I bought shares, First Bank shares, bought it. The bank returned to me that it's too many. Somebody told me that there's a black market. I went there again to go and buy at higher price. I bought it back at 33. They say it's too many. Because of my greed, somebody told me somebody want to sell at 45. I bought. Today the share is 7 naira. So
it's crashed.
So if you borrow money from the bank and you go that way, you will suffer the way I suffered. But the way we all make our money at the assembly is that the banks are willing. In fact, they are begging. They bring it to you. Fill the form on Friday. Monday, bagan, alert. But now industrialists, go to them. They want to buy new machines. They will ask you for your father's house, papa.
So what can government do?
No, it's a societal thing. It's a societal thing. Like me now, I'm crying. I'm complaining because I have business. I employ 36 graduates and about 10 non-graduates, 46 staff. I want to pay their salaries at times. You can't rush to bank. I say, I mean, now, honorable mission. I say, oh God, don't be annoyed. And that is why Yoruba say, "Aye ki ya election, no."
Aye ki ya election, no.
Election, no. Because when you are riding horse, they will say, "Ah, yafu." But when you are not coming, they say, "Ah, that man used to have a horse." And that is why honorable members should be very careful while in government. Invest wisely. Don't allow your position to get into your head. Don't leave your old friends. Don't leave your old club. Don't forget where you started from. And remember, you're going back to your base. So that's why in my book, Travails of Elected Officers, that is the banana peel, is on the way for them. I write about it.